welcome back to my channel, you guys, and welcome to another Goodwill haul. I did one of these like a while back. I'm not sure, like it was like a couple months ago, and I thoroughly enjoyed sitting down and showing you guys all of the items that we picked up from the Goodwill, as well as how much they costed us. So I thought I would sit down and do another haul with you guys because we recently just went to the Goodwill and we got quite a bit of stuff. So I was like, this is the perfect amount to like do a haul with. So as you saw from my thumbnail, I have two big bags from the Goodwill, you guys, and we spent a total of, I have my handy dandy receipt here, $69.78, and we filled up two big bags. We got some really good finds. I was really excited with our haul this time at the Goodwill. The Goodwill is obviously always going to be a hit or a miss. I normally will just like pop in there from time to time just to go look at the VHS tapes and the DVDs, because if you know, you know, I collect VHS tapes and DVDs and books too. So I normally will just look there and then I'll just leave. Sometimes I will browse the rest of the store, but I normally don't find anything good. But this time, you guys, everybody found something and it was a good time, you guys. So I thought I would sit down and show you guys everything that we picked up from the Goodwill, and I will give you guys prices as well. My kids are itching to play with the stuff that they picked out from the Goodwill, so I was like, let mommy sit down and do this haul, and then you guys can have your toys that he picked out. So I'm gonna show you guys everything that we got, as well as the prices for each item, just so you can kind of get an idea of, you know, what you can find at the Goodwill. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and just get straight into it. So the first thing that I have here, Mr. Brody picked out our 5-year-old. It's the Zuru X Shot like Nerf gun, and then it comes with 40 bullets, which is really nice, and it's brand spanking new, still in its packaging, has not been opened. Let me see, what was the price for this? The price for this was $10.50. Now, do I feel like that's still kind of expensive? Yes, I do feel like that's just a little bit still expensive for the Goodwill. I do understand it's a brand new Nerf gun, has never been opened. There were quite a few of these, so they obviously came from somewhere. But I think maybe this should have been around like the $8.50 mark. I know that's only like a couple dollars off, but I do feel like sometimes thrift stores and Goodwills price gouge for sure, and it's supposed to be helping the community and giving back by giving reasonable prices. So I feel like this one was a little bit more on the pricier side, but Mr. Brody wanted it, so we definitely got it for him. So he's going to be excited that he can finally open it and play with it. So there's that. Let's see what else is in here. We got some really good stuff, you guys. Okay, so Miss Baby Girl, she's already looking at me over here in the corner, and here she comes. She's a-coming because she knows this is hers. So she picked out this Doc Mix stuffins, like little, what do you call these things? Those little magnetic boards. So you can write on it, or let me show you guys up close. You can write on it, and then you can erase it. So what kid doesn't love that? It also doubles as a book here at the bottom, and it's in still really good condition. She loves Doc Mix stuffing. So she picked this up, and this was $2.99. Not too bad for a book and like magnetic board combo. I feel like that's a pretty good price. So here you go, mommy. She is happy now that she gets to sit over here and play with her toy. Okay, moving on. I also, hopefully I can take the sticker off so that you guys can see. It looks like this came from Target. So this is the Crybabies Playtime Crawling Delilah. My daughter loves Crybabies. There was like a clearance sticker here at one point, and this was $3.50. Yeah, I feel like not too bad, because I think at Target these are around that $5 to like $7 mark for these. So this is really nice. It comes with one of the Crybabies. Looks like you get a surprise something, and then you've got a bottle, a binky, and like a little play ball for the baby. So, and then these are all of the ones that you can collect. So I picked that up for her. I think she's not listening or paying attention to me, so I'm going to place this back in the bag and put this into her birthday basket, because her birthday is coming up very, very soon at the end of this month. So I feel like this would be perfect to go inside of her birthday basket. My husband picked up these things. He is so funny. Like, When I first met my husband, I would always tell him like to take me to the Goodwill or take me to the thrift store, and he looked at me like I was crazy. He looked at me like I was crazy, you guys, because apparently he did not grow up going to the Goodwills and thrift stores. So he was just like disgusted by the stores and just like how unkept it was, which yes, all Goodwills have like a really weird smell. Some of them aren't in the best condition. The one that we go to though it's pretty okay, it's pretty decent. It looks like your regular Goodwill, but anywho, he used to just like drop me off and go sit in the car while I'd go shopping, but now he's kind of came out of his shell because he starts to find stuff too that he likes, or he starts finding stuff for the kids that he likes. It's a good time. We all have a good time. Anyways, my husband is so funny. Like, he picks out things that I never would have thought that he would pick out for himself. So he picked out this Coca-Cola tin magnet. I don't know. I was like, why do you want this? I have no freaking clue. So this was 99 cents. I mean, you can't beat that, 99 cents. It does show here that it was originally $1. So Goodwill, what are we doing with marking it for the exact same price as what it was worth? But again, it was only $1. So I guess we'll be placing this on our fridge. And then my husband also picked out these Coca-Cola playing cards. Brand new in the pack. They have not been opened. These were $1.99. And actually, look at that. Goodwill is something else, because on the back it shows that these were $1. And Goodwill marked these for $2 freaking dollars. Are you kidding me right now? That's nuts. That is freaking nuts. I didn't notice that in the store. If I would have noticed that in the store, I would have said something to them. I mean, I still would have bought it because my husband wants it, but I would have said something because that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Like, come on. It's supposed to be cheaper than what you can pay for it in the actual store. And I mean, I'm not complaining because it's $2. $2 is cheap as heck. But still, it's just the principle of the matter. Anyways, those are the two items that my husband picked out. Him and the boys like to play like card games and stuff together, so he picked that out. And then they had quite a bit of like Halloween decor and stuff out. I wasn't really interested into like the like theme of the Halloween stuff that they had, but I did find this cute little knitted pink pumpkin. So stinking cute. This is the hide and eek pumpkin. I think this either comes from Walmart or Target. This is originally $5 wherever it came from, and Goodwill marked it down to $2.50, and I feel like you can't beat that for this originally being $5. This is super cute. They had a bunch of different like flannel type ones that were like black and gray. They had like a green and like black one. They had like fuzzy orange ones and white ones. This was the only pink one that they had, and I thought it was super cute, and I can place it here on my nightstand because I am going to be decorating my bookshelves for the fall season, so I'm really excited about this find. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, I also picked out a book. This was the only book that I picked up besides the Doc McStuffins book that my daughter picked out. So this is The Detective Dinosaur by James Schofield and pictures by R.W. Alley. So my husband actually seen this and he was like, oh look, this is a brand spanking new book and it looks like a really fun read. So I'm excited to dive in here. This is a hardback. So hardbacks are $1. Yes, so this was $1. You can't beat that. I've said this time and time again, but I highly recommend going to your local Goodwill if you're looking for books, DVDs, VHS tapes. You can't beat the prices over there, especially for children's books. Usually there's quite a bit of children's books there, and you can usually find some really good books. I didn't really sift through the books this time because I feel like, yeah, I've done enough book shopping lately, so I didn't really sift through the books, but my husband did and he found this one, so I thought this was a pretty good find. Okay, moving on, these are the last two things in this bag, and my husband looked at me like I was crazy when I bought these. So I seen there was like maybe 6 of these up on the shelf, and I was like, oh my gosh, these are so cute. Like, my grandma used to have them growing up, and although yes, I used to be scared of them growing up, I'm not scared of them anymore. But I just kept like coming back to the aisle and looking at them, and I was like, okay, if I just keep coming back, I might as well just grab them. And my husband didn't see me put them in the cart, so when we got up to the register, he was like, you're buying those? And I was like, yes. And he was like, you're buying those? And I was like, yes. He's like, those things are freaky, we're not getting those. And I was like, well, I'm getting them. So I got these cute little dolls. Are they not the cutest? Oh no, what happened to her head? Oh, give me her hat. You see her hat? Yeah, give me her hat. Yeah. Thank you, Mommy. She lost her little hat. She comes with this cute, how do we do this? Okay. I think it goes on like this. Yes. Ah, so cute. So, I found these cute little dolls. Like I said, they had about like 6 or so of them. And they're so cute. Tell me she's not cute. She's in really good condition. She even comes with her stand, you guys. She's so cute. Look at her. I'll give you guys a close-up. She's so beautiful. I just love the like antique vintage look of these dolls. Like I said, I used to be really scared of these dolls because my grandma had quite a few growing up, and she would have them in her room, and I would like sleep with her when we would have sleepovers, and I would just be like up in the middle of the night just like looking at these dolls, scared out of my freaking mind. But yeah, I'm not scared anymore. My husband, he was like, their souls are probably still trapped in them. Like, I was cracking up. But anyways, they're so cute. And so I do have another one here. She was also cute. I couldn't pass her up. Let me fix her little dress. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. My husband was like, Anne, where are you putting these things? And I said, right at the edge of the bed, so when you wake up, they're right at the edge where your feet are. But anyways, I was just kidding. But I don't know. I'm either going to place them here in my room somewhere, or I'm going to put them in my daughter's room. But I'll give you a close-up of this one. She's also so cute. Their dresses are just beautiful. She also comes with the stand. And you guys, the prices for these were $8.99 each. I feel like you can't beat that for these like porcelain dolls. These dolls, I don't know. I don't really know how much they run. I do know that these are like the World Bazaar porcelain dolls. And they probably run, I'm going to say maybe about 30 to 50 bucks if I had to guess. But yeah, they're so cute. I had to pick them up. Don't really know where I want to place them yet. I really want to place them in my room because I think they're so cute, but I also think that they would be super cute in my daughter's room. So had to pick these up. These are probably one of my best finds from the Goodwill. Okay, I'm going to place them over here on my side desk. Ugh, they're so cute. I need to tie their shoelaces. They're so cute. Okay, so that was that bag. And then now, oh, if I can grab it, I have this huge bag to go through. So I kind of actually forgot what's even in this bag, to be honest. Okay, so yeah, got a lot of goodies in here. Lots of goodies in here. Okay. Got me another cute little plant. I think this is like a pothos plant. I love me some fake plants. If you can't tell, I have quite a few fake plants all along my bookshelves because we don't get any good indoor sunlight coming from our master bedroom window, so I just opt for fake plants in my bookshelves. But this is super cute. Pretty sure this is from Target. Yes, this is the Threshold brand, and at Target this is originally $5 and I got it for $2.99. Not too bad, honestly. Not too bad considering this was originally $5. I got it for $3. A couple bucks off, but it is what it is. It's still in really good condition. It's super cute, and I can't wait to play around with it on my shelf. It'll go somewhere up here. So I picked up that. We also picked up this Play-Doh pack, as if we need more Play-Doh in this house, but my kids love Play-Doh, especially my 2-year-old. It keeps her busy and quiet when I'm trying to like homeschool the boys. And this cost $3.50. Don't really know what the original price for a pack of Play-Doh like this is. I'm gonna guess it's probably around that $6 to $8 mark, but not too bad for a pack of Play-Doh, and you get 4 different colors. Also found this cute little fall decor. I've been on the lookout for fall decor because, like I said, I'm going to be redecorating my little corner here in my bookshelf. So I found this cute little gnome. It says Hello Fall, and he's holding a glittery acorn. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. And this was a pretty good price. This was $1.99. So I feel like you can't beat that. I love gnomes. I don't know what it is, but I absolutely love gnomes. Like, I want to create like a little flower bed gnome fairy garden. Like, I've just always wanted to do that, so I need to head down to Michael's so I can start up a project with that. But yeah, found this, and I thought this was a really good find. That was also one of my really good finds. This, the pumpkin, and the dolls were like an amazing find for myself. Okay, oh, we do have another book. I forgot. Benjamin found this book. Benjamin, our oldest son, who is 10, absolutely loves animals with all of his heart, whether it's reading about them, talking about them, watching documentaries, National Geographic, Discovery Channel, all of those types of things. I kid you not, this kid can give me a fact almost every single day about some type of animal or sea life. So he found this and he was reading it throughout the entire store of Goodwill and just throwing facts at me. So this is the Animal Planet Strange, Unusual, Gross, Cool Animals. Nice little Animal Planet book. It's still in really good condition. So he'll be happy to continue reading this after this video. Look at that frog. Anyways, this is originally $9.98. Actually, it has like an original price wherever this came from. So the original price is actually $12.95, and then it looks like they marked it down to $9.98, and we got it for $1. You cannot beat that. $1 for this hardback Animal Planet book that is still in really good condition. So this was a really good find as well. Okay, next, I went a little crazy with the movies, but it was a good day, you guys. It was a good day. We got a lot of good movies. Okay, so moving on are going to be all of the DVDs and VHS tapes that I picked out. Like I said, it was a good day at the Goodwill. I found quite a few DVDs and quite a few VHS tapes. Normally I can find maybe 1, maybe 2 VHS tapes. It just really depends. Sometimes I go in there and I hit the jackpot and I come home with like 20 VHS tapes, and then there's other times where I come home with like 1 or 2 or none. Today was a pretty good day. I got quite a few DVDs and VHS tapes. So here are all of the DVDs that we got. So I got a lot of DVDs for the kids. So we've got VeggieTales, Sumo of the Opera, A Lesson in Perseverance. I love the VeggieTales series because it has to do with Christianity and God, and I really feel like the kids can learn a lot of morals and lessons out of them, and then also learn about God, which is really neat. So picked this up. This was in really good condition. I always check all of the discs before I purchase them, and all of the DVDs. Ooh, let me see. Let me look at my receipt because I think they're $2. So yeah, DVDs are $1 and you can't beat that, especially, I don't really know what DVDs run nowadays in like the stores. I know like Target and Walmart still have like a small section of DVDs. But if I had to guess, something like this probably would cost around $10. So yeah, we've got VeggieTales. We also got The Water Horse Legend of the Deep. Benjamin watched this when he was like 5 years old and loved it. I thought it was also a really good DVD, so I went ahead and picked this up for the kids as well. We've got Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Lightning Thief. I plan on reading through the Percy Jackson books at some point because I've never read them. And when I seen this, I was like, oh yes, we have to grab this because I haven't seen Percy Jackson's movies in a really long time. This was also a really good find. The Goonies. Absolutely loved The Goonies. Such a good classic movie. Benjamin has seen this movie, but I don't think Brody has. So this will be a good one to watch for movie night sometime with all the kids. This was also a good find. It's brand spanking new. This is The Croods. My kids love The Croods. And yeah, it is brand new, has never been opened. It's still in the plastic wrap. So this was a really good find. And then also a really good classic find, The Little Rascals with Alfalfa himself. This is a good find. Absolutely love The Little Rascals. And now I would like to find this on VHS as well. So we've got that one. And then the last DVD is Legend. I've never heard of this movie, but there was a guy in there also looking at the DVDs, and he was talking to my husband and telling him how good of a movie it is. It has Tom Cruise in it. So, I mean, it looks pretty good. It's like fantasy. We've got a unicorn in the back, so I thought I'd pick it up. It's brand spanking new. The packaging is still on it, so I thought we'd give it a try. I mean, if it has Tom Cruise in it, I'm sure it's bound to be good. And I've never seen anything with Tom Cruise this young, which is just crazy. So, went ahead and picked that up. And then the last few things in this entire haul are my stacks of VHS tapes that we picked up. So my husband even picked out a couple for himself as well. I was like, see, look at you having a good time. So my husband picked up The Rock. I've never heard of this, but it does have Nicolas Cage and Ed Harris in it. Yeah, I've never seen it. But he said it was a good one. So we had to pick this one up. Looks like the top is a little bit like, the sticky stuff came off, but I can just like glue it back on the top. All of the VHSs are $1, you guys. You can't beat that. So Whoa. So my husband picked up that. And then my husband also picked out Monsters Ball. He's never seen it, and neither have I, but it has Billy Bob Thornton, Halle Berry, and Heath Ledger. And he was like, all really good actors, so it's bound to be good. So we picked this up. And then, ooh, this was a good one. I remember watching this as a kid on VHS tape. Actually, this is the exact VHS tape I had growing up, and this is Jesus. This is the movie Jesus. If you guys have watched this, leave a comment down below. I remember watching this and just being so sad and crying my eyes out watching this as a kid. But I would come back to it again and again and just watch it over and over. It was just so good. So I thought me and my son, my 10-year-old, can watch this together. So I had to pick that up. That was a really good find. Ooh, another good classic find. We've got Mrs. Doubtfire. Can't go wrong with Robin Williams, you guys. So I was really, really excited to find this VHS tape. My husband found me a Julia Roberts VHS tape, and I was like, oh my gosh, you already know anything that Julia Roberts is in is bound to be really good. And my mom absolutely loves Julia Roberts with all her heart. That is her favorite actress, and I follow suit and definitely think that Julia Roberts is a really great actress. So this is Julia Roberts and Aaron Brockovich, based on a true story. It says, she brought a small town to its feet and a huge company to its knees. I've actually never seen this, but I've always wanted to watch it. So I'm glad to have a Julia Roberts VHS in my collection because I don't think I have any Julia Roberts VHS tapes yet. I do have DVDs, but I don't have any VHSs. And then I also have Gordy, Disney's The Talking Pig Who Made It Big. So this is a really good one. Kind of reminds me of like Charlotte's Web in a way. So I thought the kids would love this one. And then the last VHS, you guys, and the last thing in this entire Goodwill haul, which is a really good one, which is Disney's Mighty Joe Young. I was so excited to find this. This was actually the first VHS that I picked up as soon as we got into Goodwill. I was excited because I've actually been searching around on like eBay and Mercari for Mighty Joe Young, and I was excited to see it there. Especially for such a low ball price, $1, versus like I was seeing it for like $5, $10 for this movie on like eBay. So this was a steal, and I was just over the moon when I seen this. This is a really good movie. I feel like my boys are really going to enjoy this movie. So yeah, you guys, that is everything that we picked up from the Goodwill. It was a really good haul. I feel like everybody found something that they liked. And I'm just happy. I'm happy. It makes me want to go back to the Goodwill again, but usually when I go back right after I had a really good Goodwill haul day, when I go back like a week later or 2 weeks later, I usually don't find much. So I usually like to pop in at least once a month, so I think that's what we'll do. Next month I'll pop in again and see if I can find anything good. I do plan on doing hauls with you guys anytime I buy enough stuff to do like a haul, because like I said, sometimes I pop in and I only find like a handful of items, like 1 to 5 items. That's obviously not enough to sit down and do a haul with you guys. But yeah, you guys, 2 bags full, and we spent $69. That's a win in my opinion, you guys. I highly recommend checking out your local Goodwills and thrift stores for like back to school shopping, for clothes in general, and yeah, books, movies. Goodwill's got you. I mean, you never know what you're going to find. Some days are going to be a flop. Some days you're going to hit big. But yeah, you guys, this haul was a really good one. If you guys enjoyed coming along with me, showing you guys all of the items that I picked up from the Goodwill, don't forget to leave this video a like, comment down below. I would love to chat with you guys. And yeah, you guys, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out when I upload my next video. And without further ado, you guys, I need to get some things done. Yeah, I need to make dinner. I'm really thirsty. I need to go edit some more videos. But yeah, you guys, thank you guys so much for stopping by, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.